Well, guys, Yuneec MANTIS Q is coming up in the market. So, out of all my three favorite drones that I'm having right now, we are going to check out today about specifications of this new thing called the MANTIS Q. So, let's go ahead and talk about it. Scroll down and takeoff weight on this one is 480 grams. So, you do have to register the drone. The takeoff weight on this is way above 480 grams. I mean, that's how big the Mavic Pro looks when you unfold the whole Mavic Pro. So it's way above. For Tello, you do not need any sort of registration. It's a mini drone. It fits in your palm, but amazing. You guys, this is highly recommended for anybody who is jumping into the game. Now let's compare what is the call the maximum flight speed. The maximum flight speed on this is 72 kilometers in sport mode, but the maximum flight speed on this guy is a crazy 40 to 45 miles an hour, depending upon the wind speed or the wind, which angle you're flying in. I've personally tested it out at 42 miles an hour, so which is round about 75 to 80 kilometers, double the speed. Uh, Battery, that's a 3S 2800 mAh battery on that. Pro, on the other hand, if I can focus, it is a 3830 mAh battery. Dual satellites is what you're getting on your. This is a very important thing, that you're getting a dual satellite on the Mantis Q. Your Mavic Pro also, your Mavic Pro, if you guys are having this, Mavic Pro also has dual GPS, which is the GPS and the GLONASS, that is the Russian satellite and the American satellite. So you get transmission from satellite locks on from both of them on this one also. See, now the camera is what the Mavic Pro wins all over, like Mantis Q. But if you're comparing Spark or anything, the Spark actually has the same camera sensor. The sensor is the same, photo format is the same, but the Mavic Pro is insanely crazy because the sensor on this is really, really good and it's way more bigger. Very important thing on Mantis Q is view field. The view field means that it's 117-degree, wide angle lens. This, on the other hand, is not that wide. It's, you get round about 75 to 90 degrees of field of vision on that one. Number of channel is 10. So in America, the Mantis Q will fly for 1.5 kilometer. We have tested this out for 4,000 feet from us. 4,000 feet in distance from us. We actually went around about 5,000 feet because we were in a controlled environment. That was the end of it. Our Mavic Airs could not even compete with a Mavic Pro. And voice control is available. So that's what the specs are. You can go and check it out in a Yuneec website. And that's pretty much it. And as it says, it's travel friendly. After that, the controller is very small, so you can fold the controller. The controller on a Mavic Pro is what I'm going to show you also, or a Mavic Air is not that bad. So this is the controller. You can actually fit it in a small bag or anything, but this disturbs a lot. So we have to be careful. So that's a very good improvement in the Mantis Q. Mantis Q wins on the controller. Well, 4K at 13 megapixel compared to this 4K that you get from this camera, I think this is insanely good 4K. I have footages called the Mavic Pro footage. Watch that video. I have never shot anything so beautiful with my gear. I was so happy. 33 minutes of flight time. That even beats Mavic Pro. I don't know why. This has a bigger battery, as you can see, if I can focus. These guys have a bigger battery of 3830 milliampere. And my Phantom, if I can show you, hold on a second. My Phantom has 4480 mAh battery. So it sits right on the third between all these three batteries. That the third one will be the Mantis Q battery. We'll check that out in battery specs and everything in real life, what happens to it. Return to home, so you get return to home on both of them. So you get return to home on this one also, get return to home on that one also. 4K resolution. You can shoot 4K on a Mavic Pro. You shoot 720p on a Tello, and my Phantom 3 SE, if I can tell this, my Phantom 3 SE or Special Edition can also do 4K at 30 FPS. So 4K is not a big thing. Intelligent flight modes. This one has an intelligent flight mode of it has rocket, it has helix, and it has POI. That's what is there in intelligent mode. It also has waypoints, which is way more better, and it has all-terrain follow also on this one. That's what I've explored still. I have a lot to explore and a lot to learn about the Pro. This one has my Phantom 3 SE, on the other hand, has POI, and it has waypoints built in, so I'm pretty happy with. Journey mode basically is nothing big. It's linear rotation, which you can fly in your Mavics, which you can find in your Mavics, you can find in your Mavic, you can find in your Mavic Pro, and you can find it everywhere also. Return to home is pretty standard. The controller, I think we'll see how the controller is. It has sensors, so it has a vision positioning system. But when you turn the Mavic, when you turn the Mavic Pro, you will see something very different. The Mavic Pro, apart from having VPS, it also has 2 sonar sensors that sees where the water level is at. So Mavic Pro has got better sensors. It has 2 front sensors in the out here. It has got 2 VPSs. Nothing at the back. I'm pretty sure the Mavic Pro 2 is going to have a 360 sensor, and it's going to be crazy expensive also. Yep, and indoor and outdoor flight. This one, do not even think about flying it in indoor. It's scary when you try to fly a Mavic Pro indoors, but this one I fly it indoors for fun, because I love to fly this thing indoors, and I love the way it feels when I try to fly it indoors. I love my Tello, to be very frank. I love my Tello more than any other drone that I've ever owned. And Mantis Q, I think, will be very, very good to fly indoors also. And there will be 2 versions available, that's what they're saying. And we will see what will be the price on each of those versions.